Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we begin the harder part of this build. Yay! How exciting. Since my video was cut off at the end because my screen recorder refuses to record more than 30 minutes of film, I had to go ahead and add in these windows on my own. So there's one bathroom in the window. If you come to where the door is, it should be one block out and one block to the right on that wall. So if you go directly out 3 blocks and over one tall, it should be right there, the window. And it also has that upside down stairs feature. For this room, it's pretty simple. There's just the corners and there's one wide, 2 tall window for each of those of the red room. So it should just look like that with the upside down stairs. Alright, so for the inside of this house, the roof is pretty low hanging, honestly. It's not very high at all. And what we'll have is our gray concrete right at the very top ledge. So the inside of this house should only be 3 blocks tall. So if we look 1, 2, 3, it'll be right on the top. And all of this is just going to be that nice gray color. And they do have some lights in here that look like they might be some kind of like sea lantern almost. So if you want to grab those, we can add those in. So grab your sea lanterns. And we'll add like one right here. Maybe one more right next to it actually. It doesn't really matter exactly where you put them, just as long as you're getting a little bit of light inside. Alright, then we'll come out. Fireplace, we also do like this. Just this entire floor is going to have all of this the same height. And then we'll come back in and add some light when we're done, so that it's not quite so gloomy. Sorry about the last video, I was insanely tired because I had a soccer game and I got up early for work and had to go to work after the soccer game and did that 2 days in a row, so I was just completely exhausted, and I was like, I gotta get this video done because it's the weekend, and as soon as the weekend's over, school's back, and that's not easy. School's pretty interesting right now, for sure. Don't even get to go in person. So crazy. Alright. Just keep filling in that top. And then once we're done, we will get those sea lanterns in. So if you want, you can go ahead and skip the video. You don't have to watch me fill this in. But I'm not gonna risk my computer freaking out from me filling in the roof. And like I said, just do this for all of the rooms. So you won't be able to see those stairs on the inside. You can only see them from the outside. Then again, this isn't taking me too long to fill this all in. So you should see a border around all this gray, except for, of course, some of the walls that are gray as well. Pretty soon, once we get the form of this roof done, which is today's video, we'll work on furnishing and also the exterior. That'll be the next video. So today is finishing up with building the house. Alright, almost there. Okay, now that we have this roof done, let's go inside real quick and we'll see where we want to put some more sea lanterns to brighten it up a teeny bit. Excuse me. We're going to probably want to put some right here, so we have a little more light in here, which is just like 1 block to the right of the door and then 3 blocks out, and then we have a 2 wide one that's in line with the fireplace. Definitely put one right above the staircase. I'm gonna want some light in there for sure. I believe there actually is a little one in the wall. Nope, not in the wall. Above the wall, right here in this little cranny. I'm gonna put one there so it looks nice. Right, and then add something above the main room here. That looks a little weird with that one there, so I'm actually going to put it down by the bookcase a little bit more. There we go, that looks a lot better. and then put one maybe above these three. One in the bathroom, one in Garth's room, towards the wall, one in Lawrence's room, also towards the wall, and then the red room, which is either Dante or Zane, I don't know which one lives here. And that, oh, kitchen, one more. And after that, that should be it. And make sure you don't put these right against the wall because we're gonna have some cabinets up there eventually. So yeah, that's all the inside. Look how nice it is. It came out so pretty. Oh, actually, you might want to put one in this closet too. I'm gonna bring in one more just in case. Alright. And I'm gonna leave all my doors open because I want to be able to see what rooms I've worked on and which rooms I haven't. Alright, we are finally ready to start the harder part of the house. So, we're gonna need quartz slabs. Go ahead and do quartz slab. And then we'll need, actually we will need the stone still, and the oak. We will need the gray. We might need a window later on, so you can probably get rid of that for now. Shouldn't be needing, actually never mind, hang on to the fence. We will not be needing the block of quartz or the quartz stairs. Actually we will be needing the block of quartz, I take that back. Block of quartz. We do not need the dark oak block, however we will need dark oak stairs. Oops, sorry. Dark oak stairs. And potentially slabs, so you might want to just go ahead and grab those just in case. Alright, so this is the front of our lovely little house, and sorry my phone is not having it with me. Looks like, yeah, there we go, that's a good picture. Alright, so this front bit is going to come up to be in line with the stair, and then in line with the stairs, yeah, in line with the top of the stairs, we're going to have a quartz slab, so right there, and it will come out for one, actually 2 extra blocks on that. Same with this side, it's going to come out for 2, and this will cross over in front like so, and then we'll extend it out 1, and come back to be in line with, I can't tell if it's 1 before or after. This is really confusing. Ah, there we go. Come back with 1 in front of the fence, and then come over here. And then on top of the fence, we will have slabs as well that comes around. I believe this goes all the way. Let's just double check. Yeah, this is going to go all the way back here to be in line with that wall, and then we'll bring this one out 1 and over to be in line with that. So it should look like that for now. This one should be out 1 more because it comes out by 2. Alright, and then on top of this we'll have our dark oak stairs, and these do not have the upside down stair feature that the other house has. So bring these out. And they will go all the way over all of this, so if you want to go ahead and do that. My phone keeps trying to sleep and I have to like stop to turn it on. Like that. Very nice. And then this also is going to come back like so. And overhang. I think overhang. Hold on, let me double check that before I tell you something totally inaccurate. There's so many like difficult things about this house. Alright, that will overhang. And then we'll go here and here, and then we'll go up. And like I said, there is not an upside down stair on these. I'm sorry, I have to keep switching back and forth between my pictures. There we go. Okay, and this is a little confusing for this one because right here we're gonna have another little house thing that comes out, so it's really weird the way this one works. It should come out by 2, 3. I'm sorry, I'm thinking. Go ahead and fill this up with gray, and we'll put all of our stairs on that. Put all of our stairs here. It's really difficult to make blueprints for the roof because you can't really tell how many blocks are on there. So I kind of have to just look at the pictures and guess. That's why this is always the harder part. Alright, so there's that front part. That much I know is correct. And then coming off the back of this front part, there is an oak wood plank section, but I believe that it is one further back than I made it here. So we want it to come right here, come up there. And then this part you can just make into dark oak slabs like that. And then we'll bring this back in line with that. And this back. And this back. And this one goes for what looks like the entire front of the house. Yeah, so it will come. It's so confusing, I'm sorry guys. They made this house like crazy. We're gonna bring this all out one more. And then this guy should turn. So we'll bring that over and turn that stair. Bring it to the edge. And all of this wall is just gonna be oak, going both ways with what I believe is an overhang over there, but don't take my word for it yet because I'm not sure. But like all of this, you can go ahead and make a staircase if you wanted right now for your stairs to go on as soon as we get to that. So I'm just going to go ahead and build that up right now. Chances are I'm going to have to change something because I'm not being accurate about it. It's a really steep mount at the top. Also, the way the roof works, it like curves weirdly towards the side over here. It's so weird, guys. I don't understand what the heck they decided to do with this house, but it is the strangest roof I have ever seen. Like, I thought Aftermath's house was hard to build. Nah, the roof on this thing is so weird. It's so complicated. And I know that's not very optimistic, but it's true, and I'm looking at photos again. Okay. This part. This dude is gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stairs. So this is 2. Yeah. Oh, but see, that's weird too, because this part, you can see the stair there without that stair in the way they have this photographed. So I think they did like that. I told you guys, this is really weird. Okay, so does it overhang? Oh, I figured it out. Okay, so it should overhang that part right there. So this wall would actually be where I had it originally. So go ahead and bring your oak wall here. This is where you want your oak wall to be. And then we'll go up for 7, I think I said. 1, 2, we're at 2. Here's 3. Bring that over. And we'll have 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and knock off some of this. Don't take off the entire thing because you'll probably will need some of it. So just a bit of it, like so. Okay, so it should be, there's 3 stairs, you see that? 1, 2, 3. And then we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So 4, 5, 6, 7, and it should be double backed with another stair, so these are facing the same, and then we come down until it goes behind, so right here is where we would stop. Because you can't see that anymore. So instead, we'll put a little block in there, so it looks pretty. Alright, does that make sense? I know that's really confusing and I didn't do a great job of what happened. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th block got placed really weird. I take that back. Okay, it should be 7 on the top, and then we should have a back on that, and then we come up with our stairs. That's why it didn't work out right. Alright, like that. There, now that looks right. So yeah, so you start on the quartz right here. You have 1 stair on top of that, then 2, then 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7. Place one on the back, 1, 2, 3, and then it should line up with this side of the dormer. And then you want to overhang those all by 1 block. This is a genuinely confusing roof. Alright, and then coming up from the top, there is a window. A very tiny little window, but a window nonetheless. It is off to the side. Right underneath this one on the right, it'll come down for, it's in line with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs, come over to the center, and knock out a hole. So it should be 2 down from the top, and then 3 from that side, and 2 from that side. 2 down from the top, 2 from the right. It'll be on the right side of that double back stair up there. And then we need to get, instead of our birch fence, which we no longer need, glass pane to put in there. And then on the bottom, there is a quartz block, like that. Yay, that looks actually kind of accurate. I'm so happy. This part does, oh, it's so confusing. Curve around like that. They don't have enough like good shots of the outside of the house. It's just the inside. And the inside's so simple, but the roof is just incredibly difficult. So it looks like it's gonna go straight back. So what we can do here, instead of curving that like we did, we'll just go up with, we're gonna do dark oak for now. That way it matches until we get to the front of the house. And then we switch to, well, until we get past this little quartz piece. So then we'll have oak after that, if you want. Or you can just go ahead and make this all oak, because it might look better. Or just actually just do 1 layer of dark oak and then go into the oak. So it'll be like this. And like that. Like that. And she doesn't ever show one side of the house, so you never get to like see that. And she doesn't show the top of the back of the house, so I'm not entirely sure how this roof works. So that'll be fun. My guess, which yes I am making a guess, is that it's going to overhang probably with this quartz feature. So I would just go ahead and put quartz here. So you have a nice little layer that comes around. And I'm assuming this is why the roof is as strange as it is because somehow it meets in there. So like this would be quartz, or dark oak I mean, and then we'll build on top, oops, dark oak, and then these two should line up at the top. But the way they did theirs, it like rounds it. It's so strange. It doesn't go straight up like this. It curves in that way slowly. And I'm wondering how I could do that because each of these stairs has to go up. What we can do instead of that is flatten the top. So if we pull out like that much on the top and just use a slab, then it'll look a little more accurate. So we'll do that. So what we have here instead at the top, if you build your staircase on both sides, coming from the bottom of each, oops, you should have on the right side or the front side of the house, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stairs, and then a slab on the next block. And then on the left side of the house, or the back side, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stairs. So it should be 7, 7 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slabs on the top. So we get that kind of rounder look. Like I said, I really don't understand what happened here. Somehow they curved the stairs inward, and it looks really strange how they did that. I don't know. Alright, so that'll be like that. And then on this side, it should be the same. So it should be 1, 2, 3. Hold on, is it lining up? Let's make sure it's lining up before we get ahead of ourselves. I hate it, it's so confusing. Go ahead and bring the top of this dormer around so that it curves in to meet, oops, to meet this guy. This is a long video, I'm sorry guys. I'm terrible at explaining these, they're really complicated. I had to build Afma's house 4 times before I got it to how I wanted it to be, and then rebuilt it again to show you guys. And I had to rebuild it twice, in case you don't remember. And then to the side, again with that curving. And I think it's possible that they curved it the other direction with that. They like kept going straight with this and then curved. I honestly don't know. It's really weird how they did that. Alright, so then we'll curve this guy and this guy. Bring them both around to meet up here. Huh, maybe that is how they did it. I don't know how that style feature would have worked, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Because this is the height that it needs to be. That must have been. I'm kind of talking to myself. Alright, we're running out of time. We have 8 minutes left. So, making sure that this slab lines up with the very top of this guy right here. So this should be our first slab, so then we'll have a stair here. So just bring that slab across, and then put a stair down. Another stair, another stair, another stair, another stair. See, we did get confused here. Another stair, and then this, we'll go ahead and, why isn't it working how I want it to? Bring this around these stairs. So the top is the less important part. So, when we don't have stuff lined up like we want it to. Also, really quick, let's grab quartz and put in a layer that is 1 taller, or quartz slab, I mean, and just put in a little patio roof right here. There we go, patio roof, just like that. It should just be 1 taller. Alright, and then for the roof, since we have this weird little confusion going on right here, what we're gonna do is bring it up how it would be, so that it'll match up with the top of this, because we want it to match at the very top. So make it so it'll match with that. What happened? I'm so confused. I don't know if you guys are seeing the issue, but the problem is if I bring these stairs to match with these stairs, eventually we lose a stair somewhere. And I don't know how that happened, but somehow the stair just vanished. I guess what we can do to fix it is make this. See, that won't work. Oh, what the heck is going on? I'm sorry, guys. So, if you look 1, 2, 3 stairs to go, it should be 1, 2, 3 here, but it's not. It's 3 plus a weird square that doesn't exist on this side. And I'm wondering where, why, and how this did not connect with the rest of the roof. And as I look at it, I think it's because it's not in far enough. So this is so strange. We should match up. See, we need to bring it one block more out. So what needs to happen is for the patio roof to be one lower. The patio roof should be right here. So if we fix that, then we have an overhang that is quartz. That's right. Okay, so get rid of the stairs that were on top of here and bring it back one. Then we can line the rest of these up. So going from that, now all you guys need to do, which I'm not going to show myself doing, is connect all of your stairs, and they should round, like most of these houses do. They should round in the corners, and you just want them to go all the way up to there, and then you want your 6 slabs across. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a staircase down on the other side. And they should be the same on both sides. See, I'm rushing because my time is about to run out for this video. So, if you build yourself a little staircase again, we want these two roofs to match up. So they should match up. And also make sure you add an overhang with your stairs on this side. And leave room for the chimney because this does go all the way to the top. We'll just build it up. Should just be one taller than the roof like that. Technically 1.5 because we have the slab on the top. So if you want to bring that up really quick. And I will do a part 2 for the roof really quick. That'll be hopefully a very short video. There we go. So that's just going to come up like that, and then you add your stairs on the side of that with your overhang, like so. So it should look like that, and then an overhang on this side as well. The overhang is a little different because of the patio, so you actually want to extend this block of quartz out one more, and then stop it there. And if you want, you can add like a slab on top and get rid of this so that it's oak. Because then it just looks a little nicer. Alright, and then we come up like that, and across with our slabs. And then from there, all that I'm leaving for you guys to do is bring all of these stairs across so that they meet. These two should meet. Oops, that's not my stairs. Right there. And then you just want to bring it all the way up and do the same on this side where all you're doing. I put these oaks here so that I can just place the stair instead of having to like fight with it and have it being awkward. So you want this to round like that and connect in the corner. And just go ahead and fill in the rest of that roof. And we'll see you in the next video so that we can finish this, which is going to be very simple. All it is a little dormer overhang because it's weird how they did it, so we're doing it like this. Yay! So yeah, if you wanted, that's all that we're doing for this one. It's just going to connect it so you can actually get rid of these stairs in the center. That way you can bring this up. And that will also be this oak. So, yeah. And I'm actually going to bring the oak back by one block so that it looks a little nicer. Alright, we will see you guys in the next video. And if you want, you could just skip the next video if you can figure out how to do this on your own, because all that it is bringing these back like we did in the front and curving them around until they meet up with that side and until they meet up with that side. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to film a video for this because you can do it, and I will show you right before we start the interior and exterior how to do